So, welcome everyone. So, actually, in this particular video, I will discuss what are the problems. I mean, what are the problems will be associated with the P controller. Okay. So, problems associated with P controller. So, we know that P means proportional controller. Okay. So, in this controller, we added only gain K of KP. Okay. So, let me take a system. So, this is a system. So here I added proportional controller KP, and let me assume there is a system G of S. Okay, and this is a unity feedback system. Okay, and this is the input. Okay, so let me assume G of S, some particular system like some K by S into S plus 2. Okay, so if I take the velocity error constant, so I want to calculate the steady state error. So steady state error, so for the input will be ramp input. Okay, suppose I assume it is a ramp input. So I will calculate the velocity error constant. Velocity error constant equal to limit s tends to 0, s into g of s, right? So it will be k by 2. So this I assume without controller. Okay, so without P controller. Now what I will, so steady state error equal to what? 1 by kV. So that equal to 2 by k. Okay, so now I add controller. Okay, so with controller. So with controller, what is the velocity error constant? Limit s tends to 0, s into g of s. Now g of s will become kkp by s into s plus 2, right? So limit s tends to 0, s into kkp by s into s plus 2. So it will be kkp by 2. Okay. So steady state error equal to 2 by kkp. Now, if you observe this equation and this equation, okay, so if I increase Kp value, what is happening? The steady state error is going to reduce, right? So the steady state error is going to reduce. So it is like an advantage, right? So, but why won't we take only proportional controller? The thing is, here the steady state error is reducing, but it is not getting to zero. Okay, if you want to reduce the steady state error to zero, okay, so you can't do by only proportional controller. So by means of proportional controller, for some particular inputs, we can reduce the steady state error, but we can't make it to zero. Okay, so suppose, let me explain this by root locus also. Suppose I take a system like it has pole at 0 and pole at 2. Okay, like I take a system k by s into s plus 2. So kp, let it be. Okay, so what will be the root locus of the system? It will be like this, right? It will come like this and it will go like this, right? Okay, so if you increase the value of the k, it will go towards this and it will go towards this. So here there is no stability issue, right? No stability issue. Okay, but if I consider for higher order system, if I take higher order means let me add a pole like initially a pole at 0 and a pole at minus 2, right? So now what I will do, I will add a pole at minus 1 like kp by s into h plus 1 into s plus 2. So this is a higher order system. Okay. So now draw the root locus. So the root locus will be like this here. Here the root locus will be like this. It will follow this, right? Hmm. If you see this, after this point to here, at this point it is K marginal, means at that point it is marginally stable. Above this point, it will come to unstable region, right? So you have a limitation that Kp will vary up to certain point, right? Up to certain point, because it will lead to stability issues, right? Stability issues. So the thing is, you can increase Kp value so the steady state error is going to reduce. But higher order system, but for higher order system, you can increase Kp, but not up to set beyond some limit, right? So we can increase Kp up to the marginal stable. So according to this increase in Kp, steady state error also will reduce to that certain extent only. So here there are two problems. One problem is the stability issue problem for the higher order system, and there is a problem with the steady state error. Okay, so you can't reduce whatever the value you want. Okay, so one good thing is with the P controller is, suppose let me take the G of S. So let me take a G of S 1 by S plus 2. Okay. So what is the transfer function of this system? So 1 by S plus 2 plus 1. So 1 by S plus 3, right? So the time constant of the system is 1 by 3. Now what I will do, I introduce a Kp in the forward path. So what the transfer function will become? 1 by S plus 2 plus Kp. So the time constant is 1 by 2 plus Kp. Okay. So now if I increase the value of the Kp, the time constant will decrease. What does it mean? So it will give the faster response. Okay. It will give the faster response. This is one of the advantage. But so there are major disadvantages, like you have some stability issues and you have some steady state error issue. Okay. So hope this will find you good. Thank you.